Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I'll be taking you guys through the whole process on how to white label and brand your own products. I'll be literally giving everything away for free. I'll be showing you how to contact suppliers. I'll be giving you the templates on what I message suppliers, how I make my logos, literally everything when it comes to white labeling and branding your products. Usually people pay top dollar for this information, but I just want to provide value and give everything away. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So this is an earpick that I white labeled. As you can see, it's just a simple earpick that comes with a casing, and I put in my brand logo, which is Sydney Supplies. So this was a product that I was gonna sell on Amazon Australia. So you could absolutely do this for anything, whether it's drop shipping, Amazon. This applies to any product, whether it's white labeling or making your own product. What I did was I just found a generic high quality earpick. I contacted a bunch of suppliers and I found one that worked with me, and I gave them my logo and they just sort of printed my logo onto their products, and I was able to get them to make hundreds of more of this earpick. But yeah, I'll be taking you through the whole process on my laptop right now. Alright, so the first thing we're going to go over is how to make your logo. So as you saw on the earpick, the logo was Sydney Supplies. So what I literally did was like Sydney logo. Then I went to images, and there was a bunch of logos that I could use. And then eventually I was able to use this logo. Actually, this is the exact logo I use. As you can see, it just says Sydney, and what I did next was I found a similar font and I wrote Sydney Supplies underneath. I'm going to show you the logo right now. So this is what I started with, and then I added in the supplies underneath and I made it a PNG, removing the white background. Sydney Supplies. What I did to find a font was I used the font, and this is where you could get free fonts, and I literally just scrolled through them and I kept on scrolling until I could find a font that looked really similar. So this is what I did. New fonts. Yep, I just kept scrolling down until I found one that was similar. Another thing you could use is you could upload. What I did was I cut out just Sydney, and then you could also upload it to a font detector. And this, once you upload the image onto the font detector, it'll find you similar looking fonts to the one. And then, you know, sometimes you'll be able to find free fonts that come with it. But that's another method, uploading the logo onto here, finding a similar font to Sydney. Then once you find that font, edit in supplies underneath. So that's exactly how I went ahead and did the logo. I put everything together through Photoshop, but you can literally do it with any photo editing software. It doesn't have to be Photoshop, but Photoshop is pretty cheap now since there is like a monthly subscription now. It's literally, let's see, you could literally get Photoshop for as cheap as 14 Australian dollars a month. So that's like 10 USD a month. It's that cheap, and you'll be able to use Photoshop, which I highly recommend you get. So that's step one, making the logo. Step two is finding an image of the product you want. So what I did was I went to Alibaba, I searched up earpick. And as you can see, there's tons of earpicks. And what I wanted was an earpick with a case. So I was able to find an earpick photo with a case from one of these listings. I'll show it to you guys now. This is what I found. This was the product that many suppliers offer, just the simple earpick as well as a case. And what I did was I literally just edit the logo I made on top of the actual product. So now I have like a basically draft of what I'm looking for and what I can then send to the supplier. But as you can see from the very beginning, when I showed you the product, I actually chose blue. They give you the option of one color, and I think it was drastically cheaper. I saved probably like a decent amount of money not having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. I was able to just save a ton of money just picking one color that I was happy with. So that's exactly what I did. So after you then create this image, what you next want to do is you want to reach out to a ton of suppliers. So after I write ear pick, maybe ear pick with like spacing, I would open all these suppliers, open in a new tab, and I'll just have like 20 tabs open, and I'll email them my request. So I'm going to be putting this description and template in the description. As I said, I'm giving everything away, and I'm going straight to the point, not going to like prolong this video. But here's the text template I use. Hey, my name's Andy. I own an e-commerce store that sells through. There you put in your website, you put in Amazon, and I would like to add your earpick to my catalog. Can you please quote me on the following MOQ? Shipping by air to Amazon Warehouse Australia, since I was doing this for Amazon. But you could then, if you're from the United States, put in United States. If you're from a certain country, put in your country. Or if you're using a fulfillment center, put in the location of that fulfillment center. Barcode and custom logo printed on product. Barcode just because I was doing Amazon. Custom logo printed on product because I wanted to white label and create my own product. And can you also please tell me the estimate time of manufacturing? Thank you. And this is literally the same text I sent to every one of these suppliers, as well as I would attach the image of what I was looking for. I'll attach this in the message. And it was as simple as that. Now, after you message like 20 to 30, and then a bunch will get back to you, then you're looking to negotiate for the best price. So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys the conversation of me and the supplier that made this product. So, Chen Betty. As you can see, I put in the template here. She got back to me, said thank you, the MOQ is 100 pieces. Cost, am I able to put a logo on it? She says the price for a logo is 26 cents a piece, and the MOQ is 1,000 pieces. And then I negotiated, can we do 15 cents a piece for 500 units? She said the best price she can do is 24 cents a piece. And then I said, can we do 24 cents at 500 units? Because she's saying the minimum order quantity, that's what MOQ stands for, is 1,000 piece. So if we did 1,000 at 24 cents, then I would have to drop $240. But if I was able to negotiate for only 500 units, then I would have only had to invest half that price and only invest roughly $120 instead. And then she actually replied, said yes, it is 24 piece without a logo in 500 pieces. If I add a logo, it will be 29 cents a piece. Shipping costs this, it will take roughly 15 days to produce. I said, okay, could you do without the logo and still inside the case? So this was just a plain product with the casing but no logo. They said, yes, it can be. I said, what package do you use? I said, I attached my logo below. What is the price for all these different MOQs? I wanted to see if the price got cheaper, and it just sort of gave me more room to negotiate and see where she's at. And she replied that the packaging will be in a plastic case, such as this, as well as in a plastic bag. And then you stick the label on top of the bag for Amazon. Then I asked again, so what's the prices for these different MOQs? She said at 100 pieces is 59 cents a piece, 529, 5 to 1,029. So basically it just sticks at 29 cents a piece. So what I did was like, okay, then I'll order 500 pieces, the lowest MOQ, at 29 pieces. So as you can see, I negotiated from her initial MOQ of 1,000 pieces for a logo, as well as her initial price of 26 plus 5 cents. So the initial price with the logo would have costed 31 cents. I got it down to 29 cents. Remember, when you're doing large quantities, every cent matters. When you're ordering literally 1,000 pieces, saving 1 cent is literally saving $10. If you're ordering 10,000 pieces, saving 1 cent now becomes saving $100. So every cent matters. And then what I do next is I then provide my address below, and I let her ship her sample to my house so I'm able to inspect it. So now she sees the product, she sees the logo, I ask, okay, so where will the logo be printed in? And she sends me the image showing that the logo will be printed in the middle of the case. and it's just back and forth, me providing address, me asking about their refund policy, me asking to ship it to different addresses, and after that I end up getting shipped my sample. So what you want to do is you want to message roughly 30. Out of 30, maybe 15 will get back to you. Out of 15, maybe 5 would have pretty decent pricing that you can afford and you see it's competitive and it's sort of like the best prices out there. Out of the 5, maybe 3 will actually come through, be able to do your order, and you actually go ahead and pay them for sample costs, you pay them for mold costs, and you pay them for the shipping costs. So shipping is roughly, say $50. The mold cost will be another, $10 to $20. The sample cost would be free. So you just have to pay for mold and shipping, and I ended up getting this for maybe 50 to 70 USD, and I was able to get a sample in hand, and then I would no longer have to pay for the mold cost since the mold is now created. And then if I wanted to, I could go ahead and get 500 of these pieces ordered at 29 cents a piece. So after you receive the 3 samples from those 3 remaining suppliers, what you want to do is then, 1, look for the one with the highest, best quality to your standards. 2, you want to look for the supplier that is more than happy and willing to sort of apply revisions, changes, someone that's basically easy to work with. That is really, really important. Looking for a supplier that's easy to work with. And then based on those 2 criteria, you can then choose the best supplier based on communication, quality, willing to improve and willing to work with you. The best out of those remaining 3 that match these 3 criteria, you then want to send them the bulk order. In this case, I would go ahead and order 500 units and ship it directly to the Amazon Australia warehouse. And it's as simple as that. I literally took you through the whole process, showed you all the questioning. I think it's literally as simple as that. People try to sort of make white labeling, creating your own product more complicated than it is, but it's literally as simple as this. If you want to make your own product, say for example, I want to make an ear pick that had a unique sort of spring to it, had a different edge to it, what I do is I would have done the exact same thing. I would have first gotten the image I want, Photoshop the, say, different type of tip I wanted. Say I wanted to stand out, I wanted a unique tip, I wanted something that was completely different. I would actually go ahead and design it, draw it out, and Photoshop it onto the tip, and I'll show it to a bunch of suppliers and ask, hey, this is the type of tip I'm looking for, how much would it cost? It's as simple as that. If you're looking to take your store to the next level and you want to learn in depth how to white label and create a brand, how to make brand new products, how to take e-com from drop shipping over to the next level and creating a brand and creating your own product, hit me up with the mentorship application in the link below. I'm already currently working with a few brands where we make our own products. Here's a few examples. I work with musicchest.com where we actually go ahead and create our own music chest. We have songs for Beauty and the Beast, Zelda, Sailor Moon, Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean, Khalid Location, and we just sort of have a ton of these boxes that we make, and we have suppliers in China that make these for us, as well as I'm working on this tactical gear company where we actually make brand new products. So we find knife suppliers, design the knife that we want to create, send them our design, and they go ahead and create samples and basically invent that product for us. And eventually, once we get happy with the final product, we get it mass produced and we sell it on Kickstarter, we sell it on our stores, we use email marketing and all that good stuff. But yeah, other than that, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions whatsoever, send me a DM, let me know. The templates and all the other details will be in the description below. I'll be giving everything away. You won't have to opt into anything to get the template. It's going to be as simple as copy and pasting it from my description. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. So that is the guide. I literally took you guys through everything. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want me to guide you through that same process one-on-one, apply for my mentorship application below in the description. If you want to sort of have particular questions, you want to make your own unique product, or you sort of want someone to sort of guide you through the whole process step by step, hit me up and I'll see what I can do. I'm working with a few individual students one-on-one, especially those who are looking to take dropshipping to the next level and create a branded product. So if you're interested in that, sign up for the mentorship application in the link below. Other than that, if you have any questions whatsoever, drop it in the comment below. Last but not least, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, because I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah, yeah.